Holmdel Township is a rural, suburban community within the Jersey Bayshore. It doesn't have any of its property next to the Raritan Bay or any of the rivers. And the best way to reach the township is to take exit 114 instead of exit 117 of the Garden State Parkway. And while Holmdel doesn't have a shoreline with beaches, it makes up for it with some really great parks. And we're going to visit one of them today, Holmdel Park, which is a wonderful place to appreciate nature. Managed by the Monmouth County Park System, the park comprises 565 acres and welcomes almost 1 million visitors every year. Besides picnicking, hiking some 10 miles of trails, fishing, tennis, recreation, and enjoying the great outdoors, the park features historic Longstreet Farm, as well as the David C. Shaw Arboretum. During the winter, the park also hosts ice skating and sledding. But Longstreet Farm is one of the highlights of Holmdel Park, where rural Monmouth County in the 1890s comes to life within 9 acres as park personnel dress in costumes, and they show and demonstrate some traditional farming activities. The 14-room farmhouse was built in sections between 1775 and 1840. In the early days, the farm was among the largest and most successful in Holmdel after being developed by Hendrick Longstreet in 1806. During the 1890s, the farm was owned by his daughter Mary, who was in her 70s, but it was managed by his great-grandson, who was in his 20s. During that period, they raised cereal grains, livestock, and potatoes. Unfortunately, this was about the time that a lot of farms in the area started to experience competition from Midwestern farmers, who were becoming more and more mechanized. Farms that were using horsepower, such as Longstreet Farm, were slowly replaced by farms which were powered by mostly steam and gasoline. The great-grandson finally inherited the farm in 1911 from his aunt and held it until the Monmouth County Park System purchased it in 1967 and opened it to the public 5 years later. Longstreet Farm is open every day all year long from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and there's no charge. From Memorial Day through Labor Day, the farm is open 1 hour earlier and closes 1 hour later. The farmhouse itself is open weekends and holidays, 12 noon to 3:30 p.m. or by reservations. By the way, pets are allowed in Holmdel Park, just not in the farm area. Also located in the park is the David C. Shaw Arboretum. It's 22 acres and contains hundreds of species of trees and shrubs. For more information about Holmdel Park, visit monmouthcountyparks.com. Situated next to Holmdel Park is the Hendrickson house, built in 1754, and which provides a great example of local Dutch building tradition and a glimpse into the county's colonial past. It's managed by the Monmouth County Historical Association. For more information about the Hendrickson house, visit monmouthhistory.org.